Alright, welcome back, and I failed quite a bit, so I forgot to create a mask here for the dirt on the interior. I mean, if we look through our mask here, you can see the dirt is also here in the interior of our glass parts. And I simply fixed that with grabbing here the isolation mask, screened them together, and also a bit of hand painting. So I got this mask here and just multiplied it together with this one to get rid of that interior dirt. And I also forgot to export an isolation mask for the eyes, because there we have some emission going on. So I simply did the same as for the isolation mask for the glass. So they are here, and I exported that. So at this point, sorry for that I forgot that, but yeah, fixing stuff is part of the game, and it's nothing which you have to be ashamed about, so it's just normal. We are humans. So I exported all the textures, and I did a very basic Maya setup here, which you can find in the project files as well. So let's go quickly through it. So I have here my base shader, and here is my glass shader. And as you can see, here are all the maps which are piped in. And here are a few, or not a few, just a color correct node for the emission color to give them a bit more a glowy look here. And here I graded with a ramp node a bit the roughness on the glass part. This goes into a mix shader node, and same technique as in Mari. I have my mask stuff over the merge stuff, over the merge nodes to mask it out. So we have here a 2 material setup, and this finally goes onto our robot. And here you can see the final result. So we can go quickly through the AOV so you can see what's going on. So here is just a diffuse, so you can see here the little leaks we added, and here's just a GI. And here on the specular you can see what I mean with this little bumpy color bumps here on the surface, and this adds the realism to it. So that's a very nice small detail which brings in the end here, you can see it very well. So this kind of not a perfect flat surface which you can find in the real world. And here as well, a small elevation. You can push it harder if you want to see it a bit more prominent. You can push it harder in Mari, that's not a problem. That's really up to you how you want to create your shader. Here you can also see it a bit, it's a bit brighter here on the side. I hope it comes through the video. That's the small amount of details which creates the photorealism in the end. Here you can see it, it's a bit bumpy. Here you can see it as well. So that's the photorealism in the end, even if it's more of a stylized asset kind of here. But I think you got what I tried to say here. And yeah, you can go super crazy with your textures. You can create a super damaged one. You can create a super clean one. That's really up to you. The techniques are always the same, which I have showed you in the whole series. And that's basically it. I just will create one more video with some useful tips on tools, where I have a quick look on different settings in Mari. And so I definitely recommend to watch the last video, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial series so far, and I hope you learned a bit how to work with Mari and the workflow with it. And yeah, I wish you bye bye.